I don't know why I just be wanting to laugh when I click this camera because it's just like I just never know what I'm gonna say, and I really embarrass myself sometimes. But I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This is your nosy neighbor lady show, and this hair just look funny to me because it's like the auntie hair. Is this the auntie hair? I am a good auntie. Well, I used to be. I'm kind of retired now, but all that it worked, but it play. I don't know. Anyway, since we're going over self worth this month, I wanted to make this video about work transitions, which we were supposed to do last month. Workplace transition, finding a new job. Believe it or not to like give myself all these kudos, but I've worked a lot of different jobs. From the bottom tier to upper echelon, but not like billions of dollars, of course. But I think a lot of black women, they don't share their journeys with people. Well, don't share their journeys with other black women, like young black women. And I think that's important because y'all might see that she the principal of the school now, but you didn't know that she started off uh, at a cookie store. Well, I started off at a cookie store. That was my first job, actually. But I think we should be more transparent with younger black women about our journey so they don't feel like they're supposed to just overnight be a success. But the good thing is that they are getting educations, and a lot of older women are getting educations. And even thinking about the principal at my son's school and my other son's schools, and these are majority white and other races of people's schools, like, and they're black women. So now is a good time for job change because of COVID and nobody wants to work. And I'm gonna like say that all throughout this video. A lot of people are leaving their jobs with the COVID. A lot of people left their jobs due to retirement. So that made room for you to come and shake up the atmosphere with brand new ideas. And despite what America says about black women, that we're thoughts and we're whores, which they know we're not, but they lied to themselves because they know we're the only ones who can come up with some new solutions. So nobody want to work, and after that COVID, I think a lot of people got so comfortable at home that it's hard to get back out. Because I even know me, all the jobs I've had throughout the COVID and all the job offers I had, I think that if you want to do something new, you should go for it. I think that you should update your resume. I think that you should, not like I'm telling y'all what to do, but it's a video. So it's like, and along with updating your resume, look at sample resumes in your field so you can put in your resume the buzzwords and the keywords that these jobs are looking for, because I'm finding that there are a lot of women with degrees who are not using them. And it's like, you need to go get some money. Like, times are gonna get harder. And those self-defeating thoughts just telling you that you're not good enough and you don't deserve a better job, and that nobody will pay you. You might actually go to a job that might appreciate you more than your regular job or your job you're currently at. Because I find that black women have a hard time asking for raises. When you're on that interview or on that phone, ask about the pay. A lot of people don't ask about your pay. That's just like a other races of people say it too, but it's like with black people, it's a what goes on in this house stays in this house. Like, you can't ask this or you can't ask that. And I do find in some black women who have not been around other races of people, there is a type of fear or a type of don't ask questions, or a this was messed up from the get-go. That's why I barely wear this wig. Like, it's supposed to be that way. Anyway, like this video, let me know. Join our neighborhood if you want to. If you don't like it, let us know so we can improve the show. What else do these videos say? Black women are very loyal and reliable. Whether we have kids or not, black women coming to work because we have a lot of bills and we don't have men who help us with our bills and stuff. So we are forced to make sure we're there on time and make sure we're here on time. And I know that if your job wants more of you and don't want to pay you, you tell them thank you, no thank you. Don't. I just see black women so overworked and underpaid, and they don't even know that they're being mistreated at their job because they're used to mistreatment at the job, if that makes sense. But jobs are paying a lot of money because right before COVID, if you remember, McDonald's and all these places were going on strike to make a living wage. Now that's active now. A lot of employers didn't want to pay more and they said forget the people until COVID hit and people said F them. So they are forced to raise their pay. A lot of jobs are paying pretty good. Not only got an associate degree, and I find that a lot of jobs are becoming more flexible because they can't find people or they can't find quality people who's gonna stick and stay. So a lot of interviews and things that I went on, I had a lot of jobs tell me whenever you're ready, please call us back. Please keep our number. What, the halfway house and the juvenile jail down here did that, and a few others, little rinky dinks. Y'all know I've been filling out for good jobs and rinky dink jobs. It's just like I don't know where I want to go. But now that I do know where I want to go, because sometimes when you're in a limited environment and around people who are not really thinking big, without you knowing it, you kind of become a small thinker and you don't think there's more for your life. And yeah, these Jesus earrings, I believe in Jesus, but don't, but do, but don't, but do. We tussling right now, but it's the religion for me. It's the religion. The black man has just tarnished it in my mind. Every time I hear a black man say, oh, it just make me cringe inside. I just can't take it in black women pockets. But yeah, they're paying more to bring workers back. They're giving out lots of benefits. They're moving to expanding, growing, and thriving. Oh yeah, sometimes like we did that video about if you're in New York and you're a black woman, you need to get out, which I really sincerely believe that in my heart. Because the news, nobody deserves that. But if you're used to chaos in New York or chaos wherever you are, you're gonna think it's normal. But when other women, black women, like me in Missouri, know that's I've seen a lot of crazy shit in St. Louis, but some of that shit is outrageous. But if you need to move to a new area for you, for your sanity, for your children, if something is telling you to move to a more thriving city, a city where there are a lot of opportunities for jobs, a city where you think you can live and just have a better life, I think now is a good time because actually Americans all over the United States, well, I guess since I said Americans, that's us anyway. It could have been South Americans, but anyway. A lot of people relocated during this COVID. A lot of people is feeling the change and the shift, and get on it, honey. And if you want to try something new with your career, please do it. Some jobs are paying for people to go to school. My one job paid for me to go to school, and they sent me a dental cord after 3 months. Y'all know my teeth ain't no good. They just cute in the front. And they ain't even right in the front for real, for real. Okay, matter of fact, y'all know I started my new job. The lady got promoted from, she was like at that job for like, I don't know how many years. But she did the job for like 10, then she became a trainer. And today, actually, they're hiring her in a supervisor position. So please know that black women are really doing a lot of jobs and getting promoted and actually making money because they know, I always say it, and my one job is 4 girls in human resources, 1 white lady and 1 Latino man, 4 black girls in human resources. So please don't limit yourself with these blackistan mentalities and people who don't want shit and make you not want shit because you're around them. Get away from them. Turnover rates are very high at jobs right now. People with 4-year degrees, you can work wherever you want, even if it's not in your field. Like, y'all should know that. But then y'all might not, because when you around people who don't have shit, they don't want you to have shit and they're not going to tell you shit. And then if they do got something, they're not going to tell you shit because they don't want you to get shit that they got. Blackistan. Who the fuck? It just is what it is, shit. But when you on these interviews, keywords, never say you ain't like your boss. Because black women are like, oh, me tell the truth. You loved your boss, okay? You love your boss. What you didn't like about the job is your hours, okay? Or the organizational skills or the time management. I couldn't manage my time. Or it's a good time to put it on you since the world blames black women anyway. It's always safe to say, well, I don't think I was in a place to give them what they needed. But then they kind of seem like, how you in a place now to give us what I need? But y'all figure it out. Just don't say you ain't like your boss. Never say it was the people. Never say it was the people, okay? Blame it on something. Blame it on location. It was just so far. I really loved the job. It was just so far, okay? And then, burnout is another reason people ain't working now, because people just can't stand their bosses, and I don't know why bosses act like they don't know why people don't like them, but I think people who are bosses, not all bosses are bad, because I done had some good bosses, but some people just don't know how to be in a position of power and don't know how to treat people. So once they get a little bit, it's like, oh, I'm Superman. No, you are a bum still. But but you always say you loved your job, and always think about because every job interview they ask you a time when you feel like you did resolve a conflict really well. Always have that scenario in your head, whether it's real or made up. And what is another one? Things you dislike: hours, the organization, not the people. Love the people. Always have one time you handle a situation. Okay. All kinds of black women are getting chances and opportunity. What was the other one? Don't get left behind. It's never too late. It don't matter how old you are, because people do age discriminate against people, but I think that the workplace is so thirsty right now that they really can't even discriminate, because ain't nobody coming to work this week. Oh God, I hate it. But then another thing I was thinking about was, never blame your boss. Never blame the people, because you want them to think you're a people person and that you're good with working with people and you love people, right? Right. Was that a diabolical laugh? I was at that job today like, oh, I think I can't stand nobody. I was at that job, honey, like, no, I don't think I like nobody anymore. I think I done turned into that bitch. Oh, I be trying to be nice. I only got a little love for black women, but all this other different shit that people doing. This one girl was like, oh, I just want to put a face to your resume and things. I was like, yes, me. I was thinking, yeah, bitch, my resume real. Anyway. But another thing, never tell them your real pay at your old job. Always go up. And ask about the pay, ask about the hours, ask the questions. Now, you don't have to ask no question like vacation, because of course you don't want them to know you thinking about a vacation already. But I think people should ask about pay. I ask about pay. Because some jobs, they just scam artists. Some jobs will tell you. One job I was with, they told me I was getting some when I got there. They changed it. But it was an growth opportunity for me. So it was worth it. But I do think that black women need to go on and apply for that job, honey. They might want you. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. And if you're a good worker at your old job, if you don't like the new job, you can always go back. If that would stay like that. But I wouldn't wear this out anyway, because this side just do too damn much. But anyway, y'all be sweet and be kind and be nice and be a horrible person if you got to. Fuck the world. That's what black men say. Fuck the world. Y'all know your girl ain't no good. So, before you like this video, before you join our neighborhood, before you leave a comment, black women are workers. So this video is so not null and void, because we're actually doing self-improvement and self-analyzing and self-work and self-worth right now. So this is so black women. We're the hardest working bitches in the world. We're the hardest working women in the world. But I think I want to be a bitch. But anyway, yeah, if black women weren't in this country or in this economy, this country would fall, honey. And black men would have been failed. It wouldn't even be no black men on earth right now if black women wasn't here. Another subject, another day. I love y'all, and y'all stay beautiful and stay smart, and go get it and get your part, get your piece of the pie, get your money, honey. And if you need to rest, rest, rejuvenate, revitalize, and come out fighting. You hear me? Come out fighting, brand new, kicking and screaming, and show them what you mean and who you are, and live your life. And stop living your life for other people. Because we all gonna die. You don't want to live your life for other people. Not for the shit people do nowadays. I hate to say it. But if it's in your character and your heart and all that and whatever, y'all do it because I'm not. Thank you. Bye, y'all. Next time.